Welcome to my world. Everybody wants to be a realtor, like it's so easy. The gutter guy's going out to Diamond for me to just see what that back run's gonna cost, and I told him just to call me when he gets there and I'd probably just approve it. I gotta show him.
And you're gonna pay for it?
I don't know yet. Depends how much it costs. I'm already paying for the mowing.
I thought so.
What do you guys have?
Send me Amanda now.
No. When was our inspection objection? Yesterday? Must have
And he
been.
sent it at like 10:50 p.m. So
He sent the amend?
no, he sent the objection.
Oh, because he was hoping for the amend so that he would have more time to write it. Because on the initial one, it only had one thing, right? Yeah.
Oh no, we never got one before this. We only got an amend.
Oh, okay. I was thinking for some reason we got something that only had like one thing. And then
Not that I know.
we will have to get Jim out there to look at that roof. Can somebody call Jim and ask him to go out there? And then check and see if he ever got my text on Withers. He's supposed to be checking on that for me too. I need a 3-year cert. You can send this and just tell Dale that I'll be calling him later today. Tell him sometime between 3 and 4:30 my time. Because that looks like the only time I have open today. All right, what else do we got?
We have the open house on Paseo today.
Did you realize that? Open house on
Yep.
Paseo? Okay,
Yep, I'm gonna walk her through it.
okay.
The builders for Stratton, we have them coming on now, Stratton.
So they're gonna be in drywall, I think, next week. I need to follow up, and then we're gonna start with the 3D tours, and I think we're gonna list that one right away because it'll be in drywall. And then one day we probably need to run by all the other ones we got going on and just maybe take some photos of them and see.
And then Jay got a house, the one on a match. That's down the road a little bit, and then he has the same person has 3 lots that he wants to list in the next week or so. And then Rocky has a house on 9th and McNaughton that they're going to start getting ready to list too. Go, Lorraine.
We have on Wednesday, tomorrow, Orchard Springs. That's Cindy's. I gotta get the settlement statement today. We still don't have it. Belmont, we redid the DA and settlement statement, and they're sent out already. So that closes tomorrow. Duke is closing tomorrow. We got the settlement statement, but I haven't reviewed it yet. It's in the inbox. And then on Friday, Lions, TBD Amanda. And that's it for this week.
Good. And then I'll call Kim on Lions and let her know that we're closing. And then when you get that settlement statement, that's the one I need to add to the contractor's contract. Hey, it's Jami. How are you? Oh, yeah. I usually tell people the first 3 days are usually a zoo. Just because everybody's kind of been looking as waiting, and then bang, they want to see it right away. Oh, good. So, okay. Hi, Ed. So we did receive an offer from Cindy last night. She said that she had talked to you when she was leaving, that you had came back to the house. So that one is in your inbox. It's at $385, no concessions, a conventional loan, closing the end of June, just to give her some time to get their house under contract because it is contingent on their sale. But their house is probably going to be like $250 or under, so it's probably going to go under contract within the first 2 days of getting it listed. So a contingency means they have to sell a house to buy a house. So it means that they have to sell their house to purchase your home. So they do. So if we accept their offer, you can accept a backup offer, but you can't. There's a couple ways we could work it. There's what's called a 72-hour kickout, which means that you got another offer that was better than theirs. They would either have to remove their contingency or the offer would terminate within 72 hours of acceptance with them not being able to remove the contingency. And then once their house is under contract, that contingency, the 72-hour kickout goes away because they have to know they're going to sell their house to move into another home. So I've seen it done that way. We can accept backups throughout the whole deal. So you could still show it. If we get a backup offer, we can hold that in second position, meaning that if the first deal fails, that one goes into first position automatically. So we don't put it back out to the market. It goes straight to those buyers. So we can do it that way. A bidding war situation would be, mean if we get multiple offers on the property, then what we do is just say, we need your highest and best offer. So let's just say today it looks like you have a couple more showings. If we got another offer today, then tomorrow or later tonight, we'd say, we have 2 offers on the property. Please send your highest and best by tomorrow at 3 or whatever time we would choose. And that's kind of where they'll come in at their highest and their best. That's kind of the bidding war that people talk about. No, I don't recommend that. No, because most consumers, so here's the thing, if you put the houses as is, the consumer in their mind thinks there's already an issue with the property. So when I see an as-is property, it says we already have issues and that's why we're not going to fix them. So I don't like to ever sell a house like that. So any deal can fall apart at an inspection. So that's where a negotiator comes in. So I've been doing this 20 years. The thing is to make it a win-win situation. So what's really important to the buyer and what's really structural, environmental, maintenance wise, or like in the big, like in a furnace or things like that. So we're looking at the big ticket items. And I think, so I always tell people that inspectors are paid to find problems, so they'll always find something. You know, that's just the way that it goes. But, you know, that's where it just comes into negotiation. So we just have to kind of see as it comes and what we're going to deal. And the thing is they'll get their inspection done right away. You know, we want it to be done within those first like 10 to 14 days so that if we do have an issue, we can negotiate it out of the way right away. Terrific. Okay, you guys have a safe trip. If we get any other offers, I'll send those as well. Okay, be careful. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi, how are you? No, I didn't. I know that Jordan told me yesterday that you weren't quite ready and that the guy went out and fixed the shower. So you could do a contingency. So what it's called is we just tell them that, you know, your house is ready to list as soon as we get a replacement property. And so then when we find something, we just tell them that we'll put your house on the market, you know, within a couple of days of mutual execution. If we're going to be a contingency on your purchase, we won't accept a contingency on yours, because what happens is that makes it a 3-legged deal. So if the first domino falls, so if the first falls, yours falls, then your purchase falls. So it's 3 deals. So we try not to put a contingency on a contingency, if that makes sense. It's just too risky. Yeah, you just have too many factors in there where it can go wrong. We can do it anywhere. I have another lady that's doing a contingency right now in Colorado Springs. Actually, I have 2, one in Castle Rock, one in Springs. And I have a really good agent up there. We work together and we just say, he understands contingencies. He's been in the business, you know, a while. So it makes a big difference to have somebody who knows, like, we can't accept contingency. It's just too risky for you. We are headed to go show a house right now. It's actually a townhome with an HOA. So this client in particular wants something where she doesn't have to do yard work anymore. Yay! Me too. So we're going to look at this one, and then we're going to go look at a new construction as well on the north side of town and see if we can't find her something that will work.
This is just like an open house.
It is. This is first class service around here. You're welcome. Ooh, I like the floors.
I do too.
I like when I saw the interior, actually I like the Spanish interior because it goes with all of your stuff.
Yeah.
I like that you don't see this when you first come in. They have that foyer entry.
Yeah.
And then the fireplace is your focal point.
Mm-hmm.
And I love these black. These are those black stainless appliances. Yeah, all your artwork would go
Yeah.
terrific in here. So we went and looked at that townhome. She loves it. Loves the interior. The only downfall that we can find is that there's not an area for a small dog. So that might be the deal breaker, but let's hope not. Let's hope that we find a solution to that and she writes an offer.
So here's how the master bath usually is here's the sink, vanity, the tub, the walk-in shower, the toilet, and then the shelving.
Yeah. I like that other one.
It's so weird just to see it
Yeah.
framed.
This is the one that we're in. And then this is the one that's available on the west side.
The one will be over here
Yep.
on the north corner.
And they've started building this. They poured the case on, so they'll start framing it probably in a couple weeks.
Okay,
And
so
then this
now-
is the last 4 units that will
Okay,
be
now
built
what's
after.
gonna be between this one and this?
There will either be roadway or grass in between
And then
those.
this will be another grass in area like
I'm
over
not
there?
sure what they're gonna do with that, but yeah, that'll be open area. Now, this is a water easement, so, you know, that kind of stays the same, so I
But
think.
that's on that end over there,
Yes,
yeah.
yep, on the south side.
Because everything else is sold. Or you have one more set right here,
Yeah,
Kirk.
we'll build
Okay.
4 after these are done.
Yeah, because these. Hey, lady, it's me. Hi. So the date that he said there was a hailstorm, you didn't live there. That's what you're saying. Did you get an inspection on your house when you bought it? Okay. I'm going to call the roofer again and see if he doesn't have a different date. Because you could still make a claim. The only problem is you have to make a claim on those people's insurance. Whoever you bought it from. Which, if it was a flipper, he probably wasn't insured.
And she's like, oh, that must be the previous owners. Let me dig into it. But she was also telling me that if I go in and put in a claim right now, before they've ran the numbers on a new property for me, that, because I go through a broker, that they're going to not be able to shop as many companies for me because I'm going to have an open claim within the, right now. So she's like, you should find your house and get your insurance number set before you put the claim in, if that's what you have to do. But if he's talking about hail damage, and that's what she needed to know, was it wind or hail? Because then we're also talking about different deductibles. Is it a $2,500 deductible or a $1,000 deductible? And I told her I didn't know because he just left. He didn't tell me anything when he left. So, but yeah, I did not live here then. And I told her when she started talking about a claim. So those people, if she's talking about the same thing, those people put in a claim for that and either didn't fix it or.
Yeah, and took
I
the
don't know.
cash. People. Okay. Let me see if they pulled a permit. Okay, we're 3 minutes away. Okay, so we are headed to check on one of my clients. She's buying a new construction home. So exciting. She is going to finish picking out the tile and the flooring today. So we're just gonna go in, check on them real quick, make sure they don't have any questions for us or need maybe a second opinion. And then if they're doing okay, we are going to head back to the office and review our multiple offer situation that we have to present later today. We're just headed to show a client a duplex. It's an older duplex, just came on the market. He likes to collect duplexes. He's an investor, so passive income basically is what we're looking at. So hopefully he likes this one. There's not many on the market because we have a really high rental market right now, very low inventory. So he'll have to act quick if he wants it. Hey, I'm out here waiting for a client who's late. What are you doing? Oh, you lucky dog. You're finishing at 5:30. Like, what's up? You think you're a banker or what? You always answer the phone. I tell everybody that. What do you think on this one? Because she's getting ready to sell her house, so we're actually active right now, and we've had a lot of showings, so I would expect we'll probably get an offer in the next couple of days. Okay, so she'll have to rent. It's okay.
I don't expect you to ever meet with me again.
I'm not. You
Okay.
forget it. Our friendship's over. And see how we got a break back there, which is kind of a weird place for a break.
Yeah.
It's not like you have any pressure back there.
Oh, so it just kind of settled.
Sent me and we have a couple different floor plans, but we can make them whatever you want. Like if you want them a 322 or a 222 or
Okay.
a 3-1, whatever you. I mean, we're just gonna lay out the thing and build it however you want it.
3-2 is probably. I know we kind of talked about that.
Yeah, you're gonna get the most
best.
rents. How about I do a 322?
Perfect.
And then build maybe a little bit of storage in the garage, which I've been talking to him about. Is just extending the garage line so that you have like a storage room in there. Because you know Christmas, and when it's a one level,
Yeah.
everything just gets stored in your garage.
The goal would be to get somebody there long term. So
Oh,
it's like,
absolutely. So it's been a very, very busy day. We have been doing contracts since about 8 o'clock, going over negotiations and things like that. It is now 10 minutes to 7. I still have an inspection objection to go over with a seller. And then later on tonight at 8 o'clock, I'm going to present multiple offers on one of the listings that we received. And then we did get another offer on another property that has a deadline for tomorrow. So I'll be reviewing that contract as well and then talking with those sellers tomorrow. So far it's been almost a 12-hour day and we got a couple more hours to go.